How do I get my news? Well, when I lived in Canada, I got my news primarily from watching television and reading the newspaper. Uh, but since I moved over to Asia and started using computers more and more, I find that I get my main source of news is the internet. Uh, Surfing the net for various news sites, and the TV and newspaper become secondary sources for news.
How do I get my news? My news source would be usually internet. Other than that, we don't have TV, so I don't watch TV. So sometimes when I drive, actually, I do listen to news.
Okay, sometimes I watch CNN. Most of my news actually comes from different internet news sources such as BBC or some others. I can't remember the names right now, but different sites. And I also read newspapers such as the Daily Yomiuri and the Japan Times.
The only time in my life I've read newspapers is if a professor or teacher asks us to read a newspaper and bring an article to school. I don't think I've ever voluntarily read a newspaper. That's quite embarrassing, but I prefer to watch TV or listen to the radio to find out about news or things like that.
I usually get my news in the morning off the internet. I don't really watch TV, so I don't watch a lot of that. But the other important way I get news is from the newspaper and my favorite magazine, The Economist. But I'd say the most important way is off the internet. Reading a whole bunch of different newspapers on the internet at once is a really great way to understand and see what's going on in the world.
Well, because I live overseas, I get almost all of my news from the internet. But I do buy magazines like Time Magazine and Newsweek and read them a little bit. And of course, I get the paper sometimes. But actually, when I'm home in America, I really like to watch network news. I like the old network news, you know, the big TV station, and they have the 6 o'clock news. I don't know, I just like it.